Alright, let's begin game 5 of Jeopardy for the Apple iPad. My 4-day total is $26,000. Let's see if I can add on to it as we get ready to play the Jeopardy round. The categories are nonfiction, weaponry, mountain ranges, nom de plume, it's only money, and finally, medical talk. Of course, we have one daily double up there somewhere. I'll start with it's only money for 200. Banks get new money from 2 treasury bureaus, engraving and printing for bills, and this one for coins. What is Bureau of the Mint? Yep, money for 400. The first of these monetary units was issued in 1360 by King John II, right after his release from English captivity. What is the pound? It is not the pound. It was the franc. Money 600. Government taxing and spending are part of this policy, from the Latin for basket or treasury. Not budgetary policy. Fiscal policy. Money 800. No medical talk 200. This term refers to the painful inflammation of any of the fiber structures that connect muscles to the bones. What is arthritis? No. Tendinitis. 50-50 and I chose the wrong one. Okay, medical talk for 400. To test for visual acuity, the Snellen chart is designed to be read from this many feet away. What is 10 feet? No. I'm not doing too good right now. 20 feet. So I had half of the distance. Medical talk for 600. A dilated pupil indicates a head injury may have led to the acute subdural this, where blood accumulates within the skull. Hematoma. Medical talk 800. It begins, I swear by Apollo, physician, and Asclepius. What is the Hippocratic Oath? There we go. Finish the category. Luteinizing hormone is one of the many produced by this cherry-shaped gland. The pituitary gland. Nonfiction 200. Mr. S. My life with this rat packer is George Jacobs' look at his 15 years as the singer's valet. Who is Frank Sinatra? Nonfiction for 400. It's not about the bike. It tells the story of his athletic career and his struggle with cancer. Who is Lance Armstrong? Money 800. In options trading, to sell is to put, and to buy is to do this. What is take? No. Call. Money for 1,000. Answer, daily double. And I can risk up to 1,000. Let's see. Let's try 800. While serving in this post, Montgomery Blair helped introduce money orders. What is Treasurer of the United States? No, and I'm at minus 200. Postmaster General was what we needed. Alright, well, let's try again. Nonfiction for 600. Rita Grimsley Johnson titled a 1989 biography, Good Grief, the story of this cartoonist. Who is Charles Schultz? Yes. Nonfiction 800. This former Veep claimed his 2011 memoir, In My Time, would cause heads to explode all over Washington. Dick Cheney. Okay, nonfiction for 1,000. This minister's The Purpose-Driven Life was the top nonfiction bestseller of both 2003 and 2004. Rick Warren. These are some tough clues here. Let's go with nom de plume 200. In French, this graceful swimmer is un cygne. What is a swan? Nom de plume 400. This peaceful bird is un colombe. What is a dove? Same category for 600. Ask your mother. This silly bird is un oie. What is a goose? Nom de plume 800. This nocturnal bird of prey is un hibou. What is an owl? Nom de plume 1000. This small game bird is un caille. What is a quail? Yes. Weaponry 200. Standard issued weapons for stormtroopers in Star Wars included energy bolt firing pistols called these. What are blasters? Yes. Weaponry for 400. In the 1960s, Nelson Mandela led the military group Umkhonto we Seswe, or this weapon of the nation. Spear. Some of those words are hard to pronounce. Weaponry 600. The first two weapons Hamlet mentions in his to be or not to be soliloquy. Slings and arrows. Alright, let's go for 800 in weaponry. In the missile called a SAM, it's what the A stands for. Air. Weaponry 1000. The weapons that are bursting in line 5 of the Star-Spangled Banner. What are rifles? Oh, no, what are bombs? Good thing I changed my answer. Mountain ranges for 200. The name of this range may be a corruption of a 1700s French trading post spelled A-U-X-A-R-C. What are the Ozarks? Mountain ranges for 400. This mountain range is the second longest in North America. And it's the Appalachians. Mountain ranges for 600. The Tasman and Hooker glaciers radiate from Mount Cook, the highest mountain of the Southern Alps in this country. What is New Zealand? Alright. Mountain ranges for 800. The first survey of this Russian mountain range wasn't undertaken until the 18th century. The Urals. Alright, and now the last clue for $1,000. This mountain range is divided into 3 regions: the Atlantic, the Central, and the Mediterranean. It's not the Alps. Alright, on we go to Double Jeopardy. Player 2 is picking first. He has minus 1,000. Player 3 is 1,600. I have the lead at 5,400. And the categories for this round are as follows: signs and symbols. Canadian provinces. I should do well with that one. Cover your tracks. Boats. Travel fun. And finally, TV producers. Okay, where are we starting? Marilyn Manson and Johnny Cash have something in common. They both covered this band's personal Jesus. Depeche Mode. Alright, so let's cover your tracks. 2,000. Alright, where are we going now? Same category, but for 400. Jimi Hendrix electrified fans with All on the Watchtower, written by this folksy guy. Bob Dylan. Cover your tracks. 800. No, boats for 400. Outriggers and kayaks are both types of this open boat. What is a canoe? Yes. Alright, Canadian provinces for 400. Every province except this one has a majority population whose ancestors came from the British Isles. What is Quebec? Alright, Canadian provinces 800. The Cypress Hills extend across the Alberta and the southwest part of this province. What is Saskatchewan? Canadian provinces 1,200. The southernmost point of Canada lies in this province. Oh, it was my province, Ontario. Gonna kick myself for that. Like Winnipeg, in this province is the largest body of water entirely within any Canadian province. Oh, I said like. It's Lake Winnipeg. What is Manitoba? Alright, Canadian provinces for 2000. Canada's 8-mile-long Confederation Bridge links this province to New Brunswick. What is Nova Scotia? No. Prince Edward Island. Okay, cover your tracks 800. Alanis Morissette went viral with her soulful rendition of this Will.i.am group's My Humps. Black Eyed Peas. Cover your tracks 1200. In the Great Rock and Roll Swindle, this punk group did the Monkees' Stepping Stone and Sinatra's My Way, Their Way. The Sex Pistols. Cover your tracks for... Don't boats 800. Travel down the Mississippi and the Delta Queen. One of these. What is a barge? No, it's not a barge. Starting to go the wrong way again, and it's a steamboat. Boats for 1200. In November 1947, this flying boat traveled 70 feet above the water and 80 miles per hour for 1 mile in its only flight. The Spirit of St. Louis? No, it's not that. The Spruce Goose. Boats for... No. Travel Fund 200. For 400. For some sheep shopping and great beaches, visit Mykonos, an island of this country. What is Greece? There we go. Travel Fund 800. You'll want to munch on Pefa and Gazak, signature sweets of this Taj Mahal city. What is Delhi? No. Agra. Travel Fund for 1200. You won't want to miss the ancestral chateau of the Counts of Egmont in Gaspeak in this low country. Belgium. Travel Fund for 16. Let opera wash over you at these Roman baths, named for the emperor who ruled them from 211 to 217. The baths of Pertinax? No. The baths of Caracalla. Okay, Travel Fund for 2000. Observe wild animals from this hotel where Prince Elizabeth became Queen of England. The treetop. What is treetops? TV producers for 400. The Fairmont in the city's Nob Hill was the exterior used for Aaron Spelling's hotel TV series. What is San Francisco? Alright. TV producers 800. David Chase created this HBO series and wrote many of its episodes, like Mr. Ruggerio's Neighborhood. What is The Sopranos? TV producers for 1200. He moved from Melrose Place to the East Coast for Central Park West and Sex in the City. Who is Ben Silverman? No. Darren Star. TV producers for 16. In 2010, this Survivor producer brought us Sarah Palin's Alaska. Who is Mark Burnett? TV producers 2000. There was a time he probably had another 6 or 7 of his Law and Order offshoots just waiting for network slots. Who is Dick Wolf? Signs and Symbols for 400. The Rathskeller at KY's Sealback Hilton boasts a tool leather ceiling demonstrated with the 12 signs of this. The Zodiac. Signs and Symbols 800. This big rodent represents industry and activity on Toronto's coat of arms. What is a beaver? Signs and Symbols for 1200. Symbols of the goddess Hecate, a star and one of these, were seen on Byzantine coins and later adopted by the Turks. A crescent. Cover your tracks for 1600. Answer. Daily Double. Let's go 600. Gary Jules made a piano ballad out of Mad World by this 1980s Roland Orzabal and Kurt Smith synth pop group. What is Flock of Seagulls? No, it's not Flock of Seagulls. Tears for Fears was what we needed. Alright, how about Boats for 16? Harry Blattman played Joseph Story, Supreme Court Justice from 1811 to 1845, in this film about a Spanish boat. Amistad. And Boats for 2000? The USS Constitution was one of these fast and easy-to-maneuver warships popular in the 18th century. A frigate. Signs and symbols for 1600. Answer. Daily double. Alright, let's go for 400. In heraldry, a double quatrefoil, which has this many leaves, actually represents a ninth sun. What is 8? There we go. And now the last clue. This fabled eagle hybrid became a symbol of Jesus' dual nature because of its mastery of earth and sky. Not the manticore. Alright, final Jeopardy time. And our category is AFI's top 100 movie quotes. I will go for 400. This quote, number 31 on the list, comes 2 minutes after the number 1 quote and is the last line of its movie. What is, Lewis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. It is not that one. It's not I am big, it's the pictures that got small. No, player 3 picked the same one. But nonetheless, I win the game with $9,200. My 5-game total comes out to $35,200, and we'll see you next time.